Today's wellness news you can use is brought to you by Brain Rehab Clinic. We're about to get on something that's really important.
Right.
And it's interesting, no matter how rich you are, how famous, sleep is not a guaranteed.
Right.
Wouldn't it be great to go back to when you were a kid and you could just, your mom and dad would say goodnight to you and you're asleep and you wake up happy, but a lot of people have sleep trouble.
Well, Dr. Hatch from Brain Rehab Clinic has been working for the past 2 years to figure out how to combine not just the ingredients, but the right combination of ingredients that allow your brain to get into that deep, restful sleep. Because it's not always just about how many hours you get, it's about the quality of time you're able to actually spend and stay in that deep sleep, because that's where the actual rejuvenation takes place. That's where all of the anti-aging, the weight loss. But the thing about this is it's a supplement that is not necessarily one that he's expecting you to be on for the rest of your life. I mean, you could, some may be needing to be on it longer than others, but it's a really cool formulation of ingredients that are going to inspire your brain to learn how to do it itself again. So I think conceptually, like you're saying, sleep is such a big part of things. And when you can't sleep, you start to do that anxiety thing where you're like, I have 3 hours, I have 2 hours.
But,
do you ever have a hard time sleeping? Have you ever?
Oh yeah, and it's a pressure situation when I couldn't imagine being retired. I think that would be the easiest way not to. But work-wise pressure, you know, in a deadline business, you're always concerned about that. It's a nightmare.
It's intense. Well, Dennis, that's bringing in another wellness team expert from Certified Hypnotherapy Training School and Positive Mind Management Services. He teaches this positive mind management skill where you write everything down. You have to just have like one book that's like your dump book where you write down everything that you could possibly think of. You have to have one by your bed, and then you do a whole decide to decide or give it a date. So because your brain subconsciously wants to tie to fixing a problem. So if you say, I'm going to go pick this up, the dry cleaning, Tuesday at 2. Your brain will wrap you on the head Tuesday at 2. That is how quick your subconscious. So if you're going to bed with all this stuff on your mind that you're unsure of, that needs to be done, it will totally keep you up at night if you don't do some kind of mind management. But that's the best one that I found. He's definitely helped me a ton, but I am excited to try the sleep supplement for sure, because me going to bed on time is always a struggle, and definitely with the weight loss side of it. When I sleep, the weight falls off. So if you're interested in this product, check this out, but also enter this promo code and you will get a discount on your first order. So you're going to want to do that as well. Check out Dr. Hatch, who's going to tell you all about it.
Talk365TV's Wellness Minute is brought to you by Brain Rehab Clinic with wellness team expert Dr. John Hatch.
Hi, I'm Dr. Hatch here at Brain Rehab Clinic, and we have developed a supplement that hits the key 3 most powerful neurotransmitters and aspect of the brain that enable you to sleep. Brain Rehab and myself have been working on trying to understand what makes a brain sleep. So today I want to talk to you not only about the neurology of it, but why a supplement that we created based on all the literature we've studied, researched, and all the supplements that are out there is one of the most effective that we feel is on the market today. And what we've seen about the brain is a lot of people are giving supplements one little bit here, or just melatonin, or just GABA, or just serotonin. But in reality, when you make a cake, do you just cook the eggs and just cook the flour? Can you make a cake? The reality of it is you have to connect it all together. And what we have found that with a mixture of melatonin, with serotonin and GABA, it creates one of the best compounds, or what we like to call concoctions, to enable your brain to get into that deep sleep, non-REM, in that high-low delta wave at the best possibility we can. I'm going to teach you all about it. Here we go. So when we look at the brain, we have to look at it as a whole, and we look at its functionality. There is specific areas of the brain that involve one more area than another. And in sleep, what the research has shown is there's one specific area that affects sleep more than anything, and that is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus is also, you might have heard of it because it's highly connected with different types of hormone regulation, because the pituitary gland is at the end of it. The hypothalamus leads into that, right? This does a lot. Feeling of full, satiety, that type of thing is also regulated in this hypothalamus. So within this hypothalamus, it also secretes GABA, which helps calm down the brain. But not only does it do GABA, it also secretes two other neurotransmitters, norepinephrine and serotonin. And serotonin, a lot of you have heard serotonin or a breakdown of it, of 5-HTP, that people are using to try to upregulate serotonin. Most serotonin is made in the gut, 93%. The other percentage is actually very commonly made in the brainstem, a lot here in the pons, which is with your rest and digest, but also regulated within this hypothalamus. But there's more. Right on the back part is your pineal gland. And your pineal gland secretes two hormones, melatonin, and is affiliated with the norepinephrine. Now this is important because a lot of people are taking melatonin and it's not letting them sleep. Or they start and it helps them sleep in the beginning, but then eventually it stops working. Why does it stop working? Because we're missing other key ingredients. And what we see is the brain likes recipes. And what we have found is with the combination of serotonin, GABA, and melatonin in the right percentages or the right distribution of those ingredients, we can create a greater outcome within the ability of the brain to be in a state that says, this is definitely sleep time. And the brain can calm down and get that restful sleep that you want. So if you're interested in this product, if this resonates with you and you've tried other supplements, it's not because those didn't work. It was because you were missing some key parts. So for more information or you'd like to purchase the product, click the link below or go to the website directly and get your order today and begin that restful sleep that you are looking for.